Hi guys, a happy new year once more. CeeChronicles is my name. To those who are new, I post fragrance related content on this platform and would appreciate it if you did consider subscribing and joining the family. Now to those who are returning, thank you so much for the continued support. I did not double check, but I watched a video before recording this video that said that YouTube introduced the hype button. So I guess in my intro, I'm going to be saying like, comment, subscribe, share and hype the video if you can. It's very helpful, guys. Those buttons cost absolutely nothing. Subscription is nothing, but it helps with ensuring that the channel grows and we keep the content flowing. I have a Lattafa to unbox for you today. This one is Tarueu de Combat. Okay, blind bought it, didn't check what it is about. I just wanted to surprise myself. So we are going to try it out here together and then I'm going to tell you my thoughts. I was limited in the choices that I could purchase at the time because most of the fragrances I found in store were something that I already had. So I just thought, okay, let me get this one. Although I'm not too keen on, it was not the driving factor to me purchasing. This is off the Latafa price. I have lost count. Oops, I've lost count when it comes to the Lattafas because they keep them coming. Okay, so it's gonna have the regular booklet. Let me just check if there's anything new. No, the booklet contains most of what we already, have seen on the market. So I'm not gonna bother with that. And then this is the inner box, right? It's sitting in a ring of a box. It's just like an outer. Maybe it was to secure it or something. So it has that band around it. As you open it, it still has the bull, but this time the bull is facing us. Then it's a slide out. Oh, I see why they put that. The slide out is very slide outy, if you know what I mean. It's not secure. By this I mean if you have Proud Mary, for instance, our fragrance, it's one of those that I noticed, the people that have Proud Mary actually do kind of twist and turn for them to open the box, because we did try to secure. I'm not comparing with Lattafa, but I'm saying now I understand why Lattafa had to put that ring there. So the fragrance sits in there. It is not bad now that I see it. Okay, I'm going to show you a close-up. We're going to waste a couple of sprays and then I'll tell you my thoughts. It's very heavy. This could very easily be a kilo. The top, I think it's too heavy, so it's not going to hold. You see what I mean? Okay, that's what the top is doing. It's still the bull. That is the close-up of the fragrance. Okay, right? So first impressions, never smelled this. Let's see if it's something I like. But it makes a nice display thing. All right, so enough of the presentation. Let me waste a couple of sprays for you and then get into what I think about Tarueu de Combat. Okay, guys, let me know in the comment section, how did you get through your holidays? Are you still holidaying? I know some people are still holidaying. I would love to know that. Let me put the bull back while, okay, I kind of already can say what this profile is doing. Okay, this is a balsamic, kind of embery, warm, spicy type of scent. Don't mind the frown. I don't know what I was expecting, but I was not expecting what I'm getting here. Okay, it's sweet, it's warm, and it's very vanillin. It's very, very vanillin there. I'm getting something along the lines of, it's not oud maracuja, but it's something that you would like if you like oud maracuja, woody, earthy, damp, earthy. Not so green, but very earthy and very woody and spicy. This could have cinnamon. Also has like a benzoin accord to it, where the benzoin is giving it this warm, sweet kind of vanillin feel about it, without me being able to say it's only vanilla. It's kind of like a sweet, warm vanilla, okay, that is coming to the surface because of that benzoin accord or benzoin balsam or benzoin whatever they have put in here. Okay, so this to me automatically gives me a heavyweight scent. Okay, it also automatically gives me something that is very thick and rich, sweet but very intimidating, that sort of thing. But it's also not giving me outright, I've never smelled you before. Yeah, it's not giving me outright unique, to be honest. It's giving me a profile that I have smelled before. I am actually trying to think which one. I gave you oud maracuja because of how inky, a little bit oody this is, but it's not an oud maracuja clone. There's even a tobacco note that's kind of even, you know, coming to the surface, just wafts off. Remember, this is based off of first impressions, and there could also be a tonka, but the tonka in here would be like a woody tonka, you know, and definitely those spices. I think I do detect a cinnamon here, cinnamon done in some of the Lattafa fragrances that we have received in the past. Cinnamon done in fragrance like, I'm just gonna throw it there, like how they did the cinnamon in Khamra. There is that feel in here. So this is definitely warm, spicy, with especially that cinnamon coming to the surface. It could have cardamom, I'm not sure, but I think, can you get me a, you know, the tester drawer thing is? I do have testers. I'm kind of thinking this could be closer to Creed, Centaurus, even to Aromatics. I think it's there. Aromatics. Oops. Okay, I dropped something. Aromatics. This one. But let me dig out Centaurus. Okay, I've got the tray. Mima came with a tray. I've got a lot of peas that I have been getting off purchases. Centaurus itself is not a fragrance that I've used like the whole day or given a good test where, thank you, Mima. It's just one of those fragrances that when I got, it was just too much for me. And I remember this was the reaction. And when I say when I got, I mean the tester. When I got the tester, I just had this reaction where I knew I didn't like this fragrance. Okay, Centaurus. And let me see if I am onto something here, whether this is in the same vein as Centaurus, but I could almost say it is. It's immediately giving me winter vibes, warm vibes, something that you may want to wear, you know, for cold, snowy weather, even Christmas season, that sort of thing, because of that cinnamon, the spice, the warmth, and the woodiness. Certainly that is what I'm getting from this fragrance, but it's not my fave. It's not even a fragrance that I like. Okay, let me put it that way. It just has this, even Centaurus itself, if that's what they were going for, has got this masculine, pushy thing about it, okay, where you could either fall in love with it completely or you just don't get it, you don't like it. It's very intimidating, as what I said, not because of the bottle, but that is the vibe that the juice gives, a very thickened, pushy, rich, even to an extent cloying, okay, mentally, okay, there's something again that's coming up or coming to the surface that kind of feels like balsam, menthol, that sort of thing, medicinal. Okay, so we have sprayed our Centaurus here. Okay, okay. This one, I don't know, I don't know whether it's Tarueu. Okay, the Tarueu by Lattafa has more weight that I'm getting in this. So basically, if I thought I didn't like Centaurus and I had a choice to choose between the two, then Centaurus would be doing what I would say is better to my nose than what this one is doing. Polarizing heavy, which is good. Very long lasting. That's what you're going to get from this Tarueu. Absolutely long lasting fragrance. Not that I have sprayed it the whole day, but there are certain compositions that just by smelling, you know, this is probably going to hold up, you know. And as I said, I do get what presents as very thickened, you know, ingredients there. Those, you know, brown, dusty spices, perhaps a woody sandalwood, and also a woody tonka, or some patchouli is certainly what I get in here. And then that tobacco note. The tobacco note is now really making a statement. So it was a guess at first, but I think this could very well have tobacco. Okay, and I did not see this one listed on Fragrantica, so I don't know if it is on Fragrantica. Now, back to the Centaurus and whether I think it's in the same fragrance family. Okay, absolutely. If you like Centaurus or you love Centaurus, you wanted something even more richer. If you thought Centaurus was rich, Latafa didn't come to play. This is going to be richer. So for those who love the Centaurus DNA by Creed, then this is going to be a great alternative. That is what I can say based on what I'm smelling. I do get similarities. This one is also pushing to the surface that medicinal thing I was talking about, the benzoin, that balsamic thing, a greenish patchouli. As I said, personally, it's not my favorite, but yeah. And less of the benzoin in here, more of that vanilla perhaps in the Centaurus, but the differences are such that they may not be too distinct if you do not mind. Yes, I can almost certainly say this is a twist to Creed Centaurus. And I don't know what I was thinking, guys. As I said, I went into the store. I wanted to get something new, and my supplier didn't have anything new at the time. So unfortunately, I ended up going for this. Not a favorite, but I can see how people can totally go crazy over this DNA. It pulls masculine to my nose. Again, because of that hay-like dusty tobacco thing, okay, and a drier coat to it, it does pull masculine to my nose. Buy it for the woods, buy it for the smell of earth, buy it for even an oudi accord, buy it for a spicy kick, buy it for cold weather, because it really is gonna step up. Buy it if you're looking for something that's beast mode. So that is as much as I can say, guys, about Tarueu. Okay, Tarueu de Combat, does it say? Yeah, Tarueu de Combat, not bad. For those who may be looking for that Centaurus DNA, very heavy bottle. I do not like the fact that unfortunately the little bull was just put there. So this is just gonna be for aesthetics. You can't do anything with it because it's not holding. Initially I thought it was a magnetic one, but it's not, because I flipped it upside down and it just falls off. So that is the con. But otherwise, if you're looking for something beast mode, this is certainly gonna do. 100% blind buy safe. If you're a man, if you're a woman and you're not used to these heavyweight polarizing DNAs, perhaps you want to try it first. CeeChronicles is my name. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. Let's meet in the comment section where we discuss more about fragrances. I'm putting back my tester. Remember to like, share, comment, and hype the video. And also remember, guys, that smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.